Heavy police presence in front of Flanagan's package store last night in Chicopee, which officials tell us was due to a robbery. Police confirming with Western Mass News it happened a little after 8 p.m. yesterday, adding the suspect ran from the scene. The initial incident alert said the suspect had a gun, but we have not yet had that detail verified by officials. Right now, information is limited as detectives continue investigating. We'll work to have the latest as more details come into our newsroom.